Good motherfucking morning, motherfucking base. Good motherfucking morning, ladies. How are we all doing today on this most beautiful of Sundays? Oh, Sundays? What the fuck? What day is it? Tuesdays? Tuesday morning? I think. I hope. Are we good? Chilling? Gucci Gucci. Cloudflare took half of internet down. Sucks to be a neat. Motherfucker. Sucks to be a neat. However, I did notice it on the Twitter on the Twitter. Briefly, I thought it was just my internet, but yeah.
Forsen literally did 9/11.
Wait.
Forsen literally did
you know?
9/11. Forsen literally did 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 9/11.
Okay, you have to listen. Okay. No, what I was asking is that there was a showcase today. What showcase was that? Joe Biden. Or was it none? None? No? Huh. I might be smoking some of that. Mary Jane. I don't know. Where am I? Who am I?
I have a question, Mr. Force. In this world, is the destiny of mankind controlled by some transcendental entity or law? Is it like the hand of God hovering above? At least it is true that man has no control, even over his own will.
Oh, it was on Thursday. Okay, no, right. Thursday, Tuesday. What's the difference? Thursday. That's fine, whatever. Right, that's all good. We are back in white for another episode. And we ate a lot of spaghetti bolognese, yes. Dank Juicer, thank you man. We got Bum Eggs, we got Blamey. Thank you, welcome back. CCC Chef Rugsplug. Hey, you have to listen to my calls, Samir. Ion 2 just launched 20 minutes ago. Ion 2. Wasn't Ion a fucking MMORPG or some shit? What was Ion? I don't know what that is. Bro, like I'm talking like 20 years old or some shit. Yeah, it was. Holy shit. I remember playing this shit. It was back during the era of everyone wanting to be the next WoW killer. When WoW blew up, and there was like maybe a year or 2 or 3 where they just pumped out MMOs like I've never seen before. And it was just one of those that you play for like a month or 2. Like Age of Conan and you know, like all of those games. Holy shit. Nothing could kill the WoWs though. Wildstar. I didn't play that one, but I heard about it, yeah.
Don't tell him. He doesn't know. The Chaos Mod mission is coming. Oh, no. Kabelov took right, Buster. He doesn't know. Don't tell him.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Right. Anything else cool, fresh, new, exciting, happening in the world? Chat. We need to inform the great overlord of Stunner GR. Welcome back as well, Tillmans. No. 45 Indians killed in bus fire during the pilgrimage to Mecca. Okay. A lot of buses. A lot of bus incidents. Congo army shot at bridge which collapsed, killing 32 civilians.
Forsen is literally Emperor Hirohito of Japan.
Who?
Forsen is literally Emperor Hirohito of Japan.
Okay.
Forsen is literally Emperor Hirohito of Japan. Forsen is literally Emperor Hirohito of Japan.
Maybe this guy will shut the fuck up.
Oh!
No further links, okay? No further links. Apparently leaks say that Artifact Remastered is being announced today. Why would they remaster Artifact? It's a fucking card game. What do you mean remaster? A remake, if anything. But I mean, card games aren't that hype, you know what I mean? Card games aren't that hype with the kids, the Zoomers. I think card games are hella fun. Hella fun. But yeah, I'm a bozo, I guess. Bo. Zoomers are pushing 30, Unk. Oh fuck. That is true. No, that can't be. That can't be. Either way, we got some links and I got my fruit thingy that I need to go get.
Forsen is literally Monkey D. Dragon. Forsen is literally Monkey D. Dragon. Forsen is literally...
Jason. I gotta get my bowl of stuff. Okay.
When did you learn how to change a tire?
Every self-respecting gentleman should know how, in case he comes across a damsel in distress by the side of the road.
If I see one scorpion, I'm getting on someone's shoulders and never coming down.
And there's your damsel.
Wow, this one's really stuck.
Are you turning it the right way?
No. I took the other 4 off, and when I got to this one, I thought, no, I'm gonna run. Let's shake things up.
Here, let me try. You're right, it doesn't turn the other way.
All right. This rust, combined with the aluminum recovered from the van, is now thermite.
Right. Couple pinches ought to do the trick.
Is that enough to melt the lug nut?
Well, let's start small. We can always add more.
You put up a good fight, Lugnut, but you've met your match.
Hey, look, the lug nut's off.
I just need to ask you a few standard questions.
Sure.
It says here you're a chemist. Which element on the periodic table do you feel is too big for its britches? Is that supposed to be a joke? Looks like argon's not the only one with an attitude problem. In general, would you say that you smell better, worse, or the same as you do right now? I was going to ask you what is the best fruit, but then I realized what I want to ask you is why is there a Band-Aid on your forearm? But then I realized what I really want to ask you is just, can you just go? You're healthy, you have a job in the sciences, and I've got to say, if this credit report comes back good, you're the front runner.
Okay, show me on guard. Good. Knees bent, swipe way over the toe, non-sword hand up for balance.
Oh, I am going to feel this tomorrow.
Okay, the first move is called an advance. You move your front foot forward, heel to toe, back foot follows. So, front foot forward, heel to toe, back foot follows. Now you try. Advance. And advance. And advance. This is easy. I didn't need to wear a cup. Good. This next move is called a retreat. Step back. Back foot first, toe to heel, front foot follows. On 3.
Excuse me, Barry.
Yes.
When can I stab one of my friends?
In fencing, we don't call it a stab, we call it a touch.
Yes, I'm aware, but if I say I want to touch one of my friends, I'll get called into human resources.
Okay, on 3. Cooper and Kuthwa Powie advance, the other 2 retreat. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Switch it up. 1, 2, 3. Switch again. 1, 2, 3. Excuse me. Are you back? No, I'm teaching a class. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Bazinga!
A very good day to you, everyone. Today I want to tell you about a video game I recently played by the name of Persona 4. It's a very good game. I always felt lonely because I had no friends in real life. But Persona 4 has finally allowed me to live in a world of my own kawaii Japanese high school and reach out to the truth. I'd also like to state that she is objectively the best girl, and I'd feel her many states with love if she was real. On the other hand, I must sadly say that people who like Rosette have absolutely poor taste in women.
Tyrone, you are but casual scum. Why don't you play a real Shin Megumi Tensei game like Nocturne or Strange Journey? Persona 4 is a casualised dating sim that panders to lonely waifu fags.
I played Persona 4 for the visual novel elements. I only want to feel good with virtual friends in a comfortable atmosphere. Shin Megami Tensei and Persona 1-2 are unappealing to me, as they are too hardcore with their RPG dungeon crawling. Plus, my beloved waifu Chi only exists within the Persona universe. You're free to enjoy SMT, but I think I'll stick to Persona.
Visuals, novels as shit. I'll be here fighting angels in the name of chaos while you cling to chi. Can you even take on the armies of YHVH and fight in the name of chaos? I bet you dream of holding Chi's hand instead of claiming the world in Lucifer's own glory. Do you even dungeon crawling? Try not to feel too bad, but the objective best waifu in the entire series is actually Louisa Ferry from Strange Journey, and she is but a baker, an unpure girl compared to her. This is Rod signing out, and remember, let's positive thinking.
Alright, that was something.
Excuse me, but am I invisible?
Possibly from Pluto.
I want a balloon.
You've already got one.
Jumping must have expanded my foot.
And I see you must have fallen on your butt a time or two.
How dare you say that to my face?
Well, I'd say it behind your back, but my car's only got half a tank of gas.
Just about had enough of you.
Well, you wouldn't say that if I came with fries and a medium drink. You know medium, the size between small and you.
Up our way, 2, 4, 6, 8, go get fun. Up our way.
1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna fall through the floor.
Think you're going? Aren't you open?
Sorry, ma'am, but unlike your mouth, we occasionally close.
With this attitude, you're gonna be working here for the rest of your life.
Well, take a gander into the seat next to you if you want to see what your future looks like.
Come, Penelope. Let's go someplace where they treat us with respect.
Try the moon, you'll weigh less now.
Well, let me explain. See, it's just like an elevator. There's a 2-ton weight limit on this shit. Let's say I nail the soles directly to your feet. It'll give you more traction when you're pulling the ice wagon.
You will be hearing from my attorney.
Is that the law offices of Hagen and Dot?
Hey! You're in my son. I'm trying to get an all-over tan.
Well, you're asking a lot of the sun.
Excuse me. Do you have any pumps in my size?
Yes, I do, but the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Shoes would not allow me to sell them to you.
Well, I hope you get coal in your stocking on Christmas morning.
And I hope you get slim fast in yours. Now, we're about to have our Christmas party here, so would you mind eggnogging on out?
Why is she so rude?
This これから皆様には遊びをしていただきます。手段は問いません。木札を奪い合うのです。
Japanese Squid Games. November 13. That's this month. Series any good?
Tensions are rising in Cyprus after the leader of the island's main opposition party made some controversial remarks that have sparked accusations of anti-Semitism. Secretary General of the left-wing Akel party Stefanou has said that Israeli investors are buying up coastal land and are building what he called Zionist schools and synagogues. He claimed that parts of Cyprus are turning into gated ghettos. Now, Stefanou also added that Israel does not tolerate criticism and wants to control everything. Israel's ambassador has condemned these statements, calling them plain and simple anti-Semitism. Ambassador Oren Anolik has said that Stefanou had crossed a line, targeting a community on the basis of identity. Now, the controversy follows a June resolution by Akel calling for limits on so-called golden visas, the residency permits offered to non-EU nationals who invest in property. Now, according to the Cyprus Mail, Israeli nationals now rank as the fourth largest group of foreign buyers in both districts, trailing Britons, Russians and Greeks. Akel has rejected the anti-Semitism label, insisting its critique is about real estate policy and not religious or ethnic identity. A parliamentary debate on hate speech is now expected to take place before the August recess.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen carefully, because what I'm about to tell you is disturbing, unsettling, and absolutely critical to understand. There comes a point when a person doesn't just act destructively, they become destruction itself. When a narcissist fully surrenders to darkness, when they abandon all conscience, when they embrace malevolence with open arms, that's when they've crossed a line most people can't even comprehend. Pay attention. You see, people think evil is some abstract force, some fairy tale idea. No, evil is real. It moves through people, it seduces them, it takes hold of their soul little by little until they no longer resist. And narcissists, they are the perfect hosts, the perfect vessels, because their entire existence revolves around deception, manipulation, and the relentless pursuit of power. Now, here's what you need to understand. This is not just arrogance. This is not just selfishness. This is something much darker. When a narcissist reaches the point of no return, when they finally sell their soul, you will see three undeniable signs. These are not just personality traits. These are spiritual warnings. These are red flags that signal something truly sinister has taken place. And if you don't recognize them, if you dismiss them, then you are walking straight into the hands of someone who no longer belongs to themselves. Someone who has given up their humanity in exchange for something far, far worse. Think about it. Have you ever met someone who drains the life out of every room they enter, who feeds off suffering, who manipulates with such ease, with such calculated precision that it feels inhuman? That is not normal. That is not just a bad person. That is someone who has stepped beyond the threshold. And here's the harsh reality. Once they cross that line, they do not come back. You cannot reason with them. You cannot save them because they don't want to be saved. They have chosen deception over truth, destruction over creation, power over love. And if you allow them into your life, if you entertain their games, if you think you can outsmart them, you are playing with fire. So listen closely, because I'm about to reveal the three terrifying signs that a narcissist has fully given themselves to evil. If you recognize even one of these signs in someone close to you, run, get away, protect yourself. You are not just dealing with a toxic person, you are dealing with something much, much worse. They used to wear a mask. They used to pretend. There was a time when they at least made an effort to convince people they were decent, that they had some level of humanity left in them, but not anymore. Because when a narcissist fully surrenders to darkness, when they have sold their soul to evil, they don't just hurt people, they enjoy it. And that is where the real horror begins. At first, it's subtle. You start noticing a change in their reactions. They don't just argue anymore, they mock. They don't just manipulate, they savor the destruction they create. There's a twisted satisfaction in their eyes when they watch someone break down, a smirk when they see pain, a glimmer of pleasure when they know they've shattered.
But I'm in pain. Ah, classic. I played this shit in kindergarten, man. Yeah. They had a little computer in the kindergarten where they had some kids games, you know, or games. It wasn't kids games back then because it was the only games anyone could play. Kinda spooky. There were ghosts in this show. This is based on a show, Christmas Advent Calendar. World's first AI.
Spider-Man! Oh my God, this is it! Tell everyone to hang on! Brace yourself! Any more bright ideas? I got a few. Yeah. Whoa, watch out!
We're slowing down.
Buzzing. why? Why not just hold on to him in front?
Nice and easy to go down. Slower, gently.
Is he alive?
He's just a kid. No older than my son.
It's all right.
We found something. We won't tell nobody.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
That's when they know they own you. There was a time when they pretended, a time when they wore the mask of morality, when they played the role of someone who at least respected faith, decency, and truth. But that time is gone. Now, they don't just reject morality, they mock it. They don't just ignore faith, they despise it. And if you pay attention, you'll see it in the way they speak, in the way they carry themselves, in the way they react when confronted with anything pure, anything good, anything sacred. They don't just avoid truth, they attack it. They belittle those who hold on to faith, scoff at those who believe in higher principles, and tear down anyone who dares to live with honesty and integrity. Why? Because deep down, truth exposes them. Faith reminds them of what they will never be. And morality, it is a mirror they cannot stand to look into. So instead of facing it, they destroy it. Watch them closely. The moment someone speaks about honor, about love, about sacrifice, they roll their eyes, they smirk, they sneer. Why? Because those things threaten them. Goodness repels them. They cannot stand the presence of something pure because it reminds them of their own emptiness. And rather than change, rather than seek redemption, they would rather corrupt everything around them. They would rather drag others into the darkness than admit that light even exists. They will mock faith openly, laughing at the idea of accountability, at the idea of a higher power that sees through their deception. They act as if they are untouchable, as if they are their own gods, as if nothing and no one can hold them accountable. And that's when you know they have crossed the line, because once someone believes they answer to no one, once they see themselves as the highest authority, there is nothing they won't do. And here's the chilling part. They don't just reject morality for themselves. They try to destroy it in others. They will test you, tempt you, push you to abandon your own values. They will ridicule your beliefs, make you feel foolish for having principles, try to convince you that integrity is a weakness. They want you to give in. They want you to abandon the things that make you strong, because the weaker you become, the more power they have. And the moment you stand your ground, the moment you refuse to bend, you will see their true nature. The mask will slip, the charm will fade, and what's left is something cold, something cruel, something that hates the very idea of goodness. They will lash out, rage, attack, not because they are strong, but because they cannot stand to be in the presence of something they cannot corrupt. And that's when you will know beyond a shadow of a doubt, this is not just a narcissist, this is something far darker.
A Sith. I gotta get a toothpick. 1 second.
We are opposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy that relies primarily on covert means for expanding its sphere of influence, on infiltration instead of invasion, on subversion instead of elections, on intimidation instead of free choice, on guerrillas by night instead of armies by day. It is a system which has conscripted vast human and material resources into the building of a tightly knit, highly efficient machine that combines military, diplomatic, intelligence, economic, scientific, and political operations. Its preparations are concealed, not published. Its mistakes are buried, not headlined. Its dissenters are silenced, not praised. No expenditure is questioned, no rumor is printed, no secret is revealed.
I have no idea who Gaddafi is. Is the VOD not there? I didn't turn off VOD.
على التفتيش اللي يتأكد من انه يصنع اسلحة ذرية والى لا. ورفض الاسرائيليون واخيرا اصر هو على التفتيش. كان المخرج من هذه الازمة هو استقالة بن غوريون. استقال حتى لا يوافق على تفتيش مفاعل ديموني. وأعطى الضوء الأخضر بقتل كندي وهكذا قتل كندي بسبب مفاعل ديموني وإصراره على التفتيش.
It's disabled by default when you hit a bunch of DMCA flags. Oh, well, that's because of the GTA playthrough then. I don't give a shit. This fucking shit I'm watching. Fucking Gandalf's opinion on.
Can you even explain what's going on in your head right now?
I've got nothing in my head. I'm just really excited and I want to hug the whole stadium.
Dasha, the first time you served for the match, you came bolting out of your chair, maybe a little bit too early. The second time you went to serve for the match there, you stayed in your chair. What did you learn from the first time serving for it?
Yeah, I just rushed and I really wanted it way too much. I mean, obviously, serving for it the second time, I wanted it as much, but I just tried almost too hard. And I was holding my serve pretty comfortably the last games, and so I was like, okay, you're gonna do exactly the same thing.
Yeah, what do you tell yourself when you got down though, and having to serve for, to stay in the match? What do you tell yourself differently?
Because I know if I don't win this game, I'm done. So I just, yeah, I'm good from behind. Oh.
Not going to go there. Come here. Come back here. You're still young. What does this mean to you? I mean, this is the fourth round of the Australian Open. You're through now. You've gotten your Australian passport. I know how much you love this country. You've been here for about 3 years. You live about 10 minutes away. Can you explain that?
I just want to play again. I want to play again on Sunday.
She just wants to go again. Oh.
On the road to Mandalay, where the flying fishes play, and the dawn comes up like thunder out of China, across the bay. But that's all shoved behind me, long ago and far away. And there ain't no buses running from Bank to Mandalay. And I'm learning here in London what the 10-year soldier tells. If you've heard the Easter calling, you won't never eat naught else. No, you won't eat nothing else but them spicy garlic smells and the sunshine and the palm trees and the tinkly temple bells. On the road to Mandalay, where the flying fishes play, and the dawn comes up like thunder out of China, across the bay. I'm sick of wasting leather on these gritty paving stones, and the blasted English drizzle wakes the fever in my bones. Though I walks with 50 housemates out of Chelsea to the Strand, and they talks a lot of loving, but what do they understand? Beefy face and grubby, and Lord, what do they understand? I've a neater, sweeter maiden in a cleaner, greener land. On the road to Mandalay, where the flying fishes play, and the dawn comes up like thunder out of China, across the bay. Ship me somewhere east of Suez, where the best is like the worst, where there are no 10 commandments, and a man can raise a first. For the temple bells are calling, and it's there that I would be, by the old Moulmein Pagoda, looking lazy at the sea. On the road to Mandalay, where the old flotilla lay, with us sick beneath the awnings when we went to Mandalay. On the road to Mandalay, where the flying fishes play.
Okay, what the fuck, man. Dex MG Oscar KS23. We got bucket of gold with 1 year. Junior Batchman. Pan online and Avenge Seinfeld. Thanks for 7. Ronnie GM as well. Welcome back. And where's my password? I don't know, but Big Jordy UK 6 years in a row. Thank you. Wow, autism season has already come again. Mr. Force will read my silly resub message. GP! Forsen happy always. When are you placing the aliens and playing Terraria? Or is children's crafting game too much for the God Gamer? Please clarify. Nothing is too much for the God Gamer, except your mama.
Once he teaches you how to read the old language, this little Easter egg is spelling
we'll see.
Gothic.
Well, it's quite simple. A G is an O, a T is an H, and an I is a C. If you understand that, the rest is quite logical.
Giving Valentino's ring to Corrigan. In Corinna City, a guy called Regis tells you about a man called Valentino from the Upper Quarter, who he beat up some time ago.
Who did you fight with?
With a fellow named Valentino. He often hangs out in the tavern near the temple. I'm not usually a violent person, but that guy needed his face rearranged in the worst way.
Well, what have we here?
Have you no manners? That's disgusting. Oh, is this filthy rabble? Haven't you a job where you ought to be? But I suppose no one would miss a down-at-heel fellow like you, hey? Well, if you had as much gold as I do, you wouldn't have to work either. But you'll never be that rich.
I see I'm gonna have lots of fun with you.
You can do the same, get a nice amount of gold, a key to his chest, and while you're at it, you can try out Igna's Scroll of Oblivion on him. If you go back to Regis and tell him about the encounter, he gives you a little keepsake that once belonged to the arrogant snob.
I gave him a sound beating.
He deserved it. Here, I found this ring on him when our little disagreement had been settled. You're welcome to pass it on to the next person who beats him up.
After that, Corrigan, the owner of the tavern in the Traders District, will have a special dialogue. And after that, you can hand him over Valentino's ring.
Valentino was unable to pay his bar tab last night. He was blathering something about having been robbed and paying me later. I was really.
And what did you do?
Well, I gave him a good thrashing. What else?
Here, take this ring.
What? I don't understand.
It used to belong to Valentino. You're welcome to pass it on to the next person who tans his hide.
Fire mages can see Xardus' tower. Well, sure, nowadays we can see the whole valley with a beautiful DX11 renderer, but back in the day, or if you play without any mods, the distant regions are shrouded in fog, limiting your view distance drastically. Even though you can't see it when standing in the castle's courtyard, up on the watchtower you can definitely spot it. But yeah, they definitely should hide Xardus.
Bro. Alright, too much. We're done with Los Linkos chat. No further links. Thank you very much. Fuck me. Alright, we had progress yesterday, but it wasn't the greatest progress. I've seen better progress, but at least it was a little bit of progress. But today, Giga Progress Day. Let's see here. Where does this shit pop up? Alright. I think we're about to go onto the onto the Lost Island, right? I think so. El Final Island. Game capture. Final Island, boys. We're about to. We might even beat it today, huh? Surely. Surely. Hi. Let's go! Let's go! Tab, hello. Who's this? Caesar.
Speak on it.
This is a friend of yours. I've got some information relating to your brother.